Good evening, everyone. This is BremSter, and tonight I'm coming to you with one of the best things I can ever do on my channel, and that is I have a pack release video. So today, as this video goes live, I'm releasing on my channel the Caging Constraints puzzle pack, which is the second pack in the KG Constraints series. The first pack, which was Skilling Sudoku, and we decided to split these up because we were getting a lot of puzzles, was the pack of pure killer puzzles to help people who had never done killer before or who wanted to learn more about killer or practice their killer to just do pure killer puzzles. And this is the one where we're combining killer with other constraints. There are a lot of puzzles. I think it's 55. It could be 45 puzzles. 45 puzzles in the pack, broken into different difficulties. The walks in the park, the scenic hikes, the treks into the wilderness, and there's even a swim to the moon. Created by different setters, and all of the details are in the pack. The links to the pack are below, where you can go get the pack. It is completely free. The Patreon link below, it is to a free post. It's just I can post it. I use it as a blog. So all of the details there. Everything is completely free. We just want to share puzzles. So this has been put together with a bunch of people from Skunkworks, but there's also been some contributions from people who are outside of Skunkworks. And we've spent a lot of time working on this one, not full time, of course, but you know, we've created the puzzles, we've come back, we've tested them later, all of that sort of stuff. So, what have we done? So the set is involved. Let's cover that first. So there's Awesomesauce, BremSter, Chili, Derektionary, FullDeck and missing a few cards, JC Godart, JeremyDover, MavericksJD, olima, Pallando, Phistomefel, Randall, Raumplaner, where am I to? Riffclown, rockratzero, Sotek, Virtual, Wuchain, and XeonRisq. These are the people who have been responsible for creating puzzles for the pack. There are also other people who have been incredibly helpful in testing puzzles and helping us coordinate everything. I'm going to forget someone because I don't have this written down, but people like Eclectic Huzia, Wisteria Fall, I've forgotten people. So all of those details are in the pack. And of course, we always need to thank Sven for Sven Sudoku Pad, which is the tool we use to solve, and I use on my channel all the time. So, there's some amazing things that we've done with this, trying to explore how killer all works. I've written it all up in my introduction, but there's a couple of really special things in this pack, I think. I mean, FullDeck and missing a few cards have done some modular lines puzzles, which I think are really, really cool. There's quite a few whispers puzzles in there, one of which I think led to us doing a puzzle to sort of help people learn the trick, which is a puzzle we actually released a few months ago and is in the pack as a bonus. The Mad Scientist Fabric Box is actually was inspired by and caused by a puzzle that's in this pack called Cross Stitch Monster, but that Sotek put together. And as we were exploring that, we realized we needed something to help solvers. We've got the Phistomefel XV puzzle, which of course is absolutely brilliant. The pack contains my first Psycho Killer puzzle that I've set in over a year. So, and I've had a lot of practice as a setter since I last created a Psycho Killer puzzle. So that is something I'm very happy to have in there. We've got a Derektionary has set a Look and Say puzzle. There's just so much amazing stuff in the pack. So I highly recommend that you download it and grab it and just see what we've got for you. One of the cool stories from the pack is, as you can probably see at this point on the title thing beside me, what I did is, and I did this on Skilling Sudoku, and I wanted to continue it with Caging Constraints, is I wanted the central logo to be something that was thematic to the pack. So I created this little box 5 solvable puzzle for the middle of the pack, and I did this, and then I released the cover logo. I spent, I don't know, a while making it work so I could have the most popular constraints that were in the pack at the time in the thing. I did this a few months ago, and I released the cover image with just basically box 5 and the constraints that were poking into box 5 in it. And of course, virtual being virtual, if you've ever done a virtual puzzle or if you've if you've encountered virtual in the wild, then took the puzzle and ran with it and decided to turn it into a full 9 by 9 grid. So hence we have cover up. That way, yes, that way, cover up, which is the puzzle I'm going to be solving today as the release video, which is basically an extension of what I created for the Box 5. So this is credited to both of us because he's taken my little central bit of the puzzle and then expanded it and turned it into a full other puzzle. So I actually don't really know what I'm in for, even though I created the middle bit of this. I've got credit for that, but I've never looked at the rest of this. So yeah, this is going to be a very, very interesting experience. Before I get onto the puzzle, of course, even more, I do want to say that if you want to reach out to any of the setters involved or anything on the Puzzle Plaza Discord, the BremSter discussion channel is a great place to do that because that's the channel for the discussion channel for my YouTube channel. In comments, I will make sure that if you can reach out to people. If you email me when you email solution codes, any comments or anything, I can pass that on. But any place that you discuss puzzles, this is a public pack and you can talk about puzzles anywhere that you wish. So let's have a look at the rules of cover up and then get on to the puzzle. I'm sure I've forgotten something because there was a lot to go through. How long have I been going? It's 7 minutes and I have barely started. I haven't even started the rules description. So, but it's a pack release. It's going to happen. So what do we have? We have normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. We have killer cages. The point of this, in killer cages, the digits that are placed in cages must sum to the number in the top left corner of the cage. So these two digits will sum to 10, these two to 12, these two to 11, etc. Then we have thermos. The thermos are these shapes, and along thermos, digits must strictly increase from the bulb to the tip. So this digit will be higher than this digit will be higher than this. We have arrows. Digits placed on arrows must sum to the number in the circle. So these two digits will sum to that, these two digits will sum to that. On green whisper lines, so on these green lines, each adjacent digits must have a difference of at least 5, and on the purple Renban lines, the digits that are on those will be a set of consecutive non-repeating digits in any order, which means if you were to take the 3 digits off the line and sort them, they will be a run of 3 consecutive digits without any repeated digits. They're the rules for this puzzle. Let's give this a shot. Link to the puzzle and everything, of course, will be below, as is linked to the pack, links to everything below. Okay, I was about halfway through this puzzle. It was last night when I got hit with a terrible migraine and I had to stop and almost get carried away from the computer. I don't remember anything about what I was doing, so I figured the best thing for me to do was actually restart the puzzle and try again now that I am mostly recovered. So sorry about that. Let's give this a shot. So, of course, I'm going to start with the bit that was originally designed, which was the box 5 stuff, and then I'll move out to the stuff that Virtual added to the puzzle. So we have 8 plus 6, which is 14, plus 16 is 30, this is 42, so I can put a 3 in the middle. 16 is a 7, whoops, that's the wrong mode, is a 7-9 cage. I can't put 9 on an arrow that sums to a single value, so this is the 7 and this is the 9. This will be an 8 or a 9, and this will be a 1 or a 2. The 12 cage can't have a 7 or a 9 in it, so this is a 4-8. I now can't put a 4 into the 6 cage, so this is a 1-5, and what is left for the 8 cage is 2 and 6, and that all lines up. Now, if this was a 4 on the whisper line, this would have to be a 9 because it's the only digit that is 5 away from this 4, so this becomes the 8, this becomes the 4. I really don't know what I'm going to be looking at here. I can't put 1 on the end of a thermo, so this is the 5 and this is the 1, which makes that the 2, and that becomes a 9. 5 on a Thermo means that this is 1, 2, 3, this is 2, 3, 4. This can't be 3. If this is 2... Oh, if this is 2, that's... Wow, I probably did originally design this in, but that's tricky. If this is 2, this cell would have no fill because this has to be at least 5. And if this is 5, the lowest I can go down to is 4 and 3. So this can't be 2. This has to be the 6. This has to be the 2. And that completes box 5, which is as far as I cared when I originally designed my bit of the puzzle. So this is where I would have stopped. So everything from here on in is pure, I have no clue. Now, these are all the low digits, and this can't be a 5. So this is a 6, 7, or an 8, and it can't be a 6, because if this was a 6, both of those would have to be a 1. Oh, it also can't be a 7, because if this was a 7, these would have to be 1 and 2, because I couldn't put 3 or 4 next to them. So this becomes an 8, which means these have to be from 1, 2, and 3, and I can't put a 2 there, so these are a 1, 3 pair. Okay. Now, this 6... This has to be from 4, 5, 7, 8. And I can't put 7 or 8 down there. And I can't put 4 there. Or 8. So this is either 4, 5. Or 4, 5, 6. Or 5, 6, 7. So either way, there's a 5 in here. Where am I looking? 8 on a whisper line means this is low, so it's 1. This is high. But it could be anything, really. 6, 8, or 9. This 11 cage can't be 2, 9. This 12 cage can't be 4, 8. Don't think that's it. This 10 cage can't be 1, 9. I don't think that's it either. Row 5 looks the most full because I've got to put 5, 6, 7, and 9 in. Well, I can't put 9 there. I can't put 9 partway along a Thermo. This arrow sums to 9. 5, 6, 7. I have a quad in this box. This is 5, 6, or 7. Ah, so this is higher than 5, and it can't be 6 or 9. So that's 7 or 8. I'm curious about that. Actually, I'm more curious about that. Because that's at least 5. It can't be 8 because that can't be 1. So 8 and 2 would make that too high. So this is 5, 6, or 7. Actually, this quad might be more powerful. Because this is 5, 6, 7, and 8. I can't put 5 on a whisper line. If this is 7, this could be 2. So this can't be higher, well, this can't be higher than 3 because the maximum I could put here is 4. So this is 2 or 3. So this is 7 or 9 because I can't make it 8 because it has to be, minimum is 7. But I think all of that works. 6, 3, 5, 2, 7, 2... This is a minimum of 5. It can't be 8 because 8, 9, I've blown the Thermo up. 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9. I can't put 6 or 8 on there. That is 7. So there's no 7 there and there's no 7 there. Oh, that makes that 9. So this can't be 5 anymore. 6, 3, or 7, 2. This has very cool flow. I have no idea how far I got last night. I didn't check the video and I have absolutely no recollection of what I did. Migraines are terrible. Those 5s mean I can't put a 5 in a 2-cell 10 cage. No kidding. This Renban, 543, I can't put a 2 on this Renban. So there's a 2 in one of those 2 cells. There's possibly something more there, but I'm not seeing it. This one may be more restricted because these are from 4, 5, 6, and 7. I can't put 5 or 6 there, so this is 4 or 7. I can't put 7 down there, so 7 is in here. I'm not sure. Okay, so this has to be low. And it can't be, that can't be 6 because this would have to be 1. If this is 7, this is 1 or 2. Well, this is a 1, 2, 3 because it can't be 4 because that can't be 9. So this is 1, 2, 3 and I've got a 1, 2, 3 triple in. Oh, it can't be 1. This is a 1. This is a 2, 3 pair. So this is not the 2. This is the 2. This is now a pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 5. But the 3 can't be here. So this is the 5 and this is the 3. So this Renban is now known because I've got to get up to this. So this has to be 3, 4, 5. This becomes a 6. There's no 6 here and this becomes an 8, 9 pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that makes this 7. 7, 2, 3. 3 can't go next to 7, so this becomes an 8. This becomes an 8 or a 9 to go next to the 3, but it can't be a 9, so this is another 8. There's another 9 there that would have done the same thing. Virtual's done an amazing job of giving this good flow. This could still be 3, 9 or 5, 7, I think. This 11 cage now can't be 3, 8 though. This can't be 1, 9 or 3, 7. Along here, maybe 1, 3, 4, 7, 8. Kind of feel this is interesting to me though, because this can't take an 8. Oh, and it can't take a 3. So it's from 4, 5, 6, and 7, because I can't go lower than that. So 4, 5, 6, and 7. So it must have a 5 and a 6 on it. And it sees that cell. That's a 4. So this is either 4, 5, 6 or 5, 6, 7. So there must be a 5 and a 6 on that Renban line. But if I was to put a 5 there, there's no 5 on that line because that cell sees the whole line. Same with 6. So that must be the 4, which takes 4 off the line. This is a 5, 6, 7 line. That 4 jumps over here, making that the 5. So this is the 7. This is the 8. There is no 7 there. There is no 7 there, but the 7, that's a 5, 6 pair. So that becomes the 7. 5, 6 makes that the 7. There is now no 7 in this. So this can't be 3, 8, 2, 9 or 4, 7. So this is a 5, 6. And the order is known. That's 6, that's 5. Puzzles are so much more fun when you're not suffering from a migraine. Knowledge bomb. This is a 1, 2, 3. So these are from 1, 2, 3, 4. And then can't be a 2. And there must be a 4. So if this is a 1, this is an 8. If it's a 3, it's a 6. And if it's a 4, it's a 5. Can't be a 6, so this can't be a 3. I need to put a low digit in here. The properties of a 10 cage. The puzzle I did for the pack Pachenko a few days ago, which was the preview for the pack, is based on the concept that a 10 cage must have a low digit and a high digit in it, because you can't put a 5 in a 2-cell 10 cage. So this must have a 2 or a 4 in it. So it's either 2, 8 or 4, 6. Oh, this 8 is looking down. This becomes a 9. This 10 cage, well, it must have a high digit in it, and it sees 7, 8, and 9. So this is 4, 6, and I know the order. So that's the 6, that's the 4. This 12 cage now can't have a 6 in it. Woohoo. There's been a thing, I think it was a discussion with MavericksJD I had, where he made a puzzle, which the whole point was to teach the trick that you can't have a 2-cell cage which has half of the value of the cage in it, because it breaks math. However, this can't have 4, 8 in it, and it can't be 5, 7 because it sees 5, 7. So this is 3, 9. But I don't seem to know the order of that one. I can put 7 into those. So what are these 4 digits? These are 1, 3, 4, and 7. Well, that's not 7, of course, because the 7 is up here. 1, 3... There's no 3 up here. Oh, that can't be 1, 4, or 3. That's the 7. So that's not the 7. That was a naked single I did not see. So this becomes a 5, 8 pair. Let's look at this triple. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 1, 2, 3, and there's a 1, 3 there. So that becomes the 2. This is not the 2. This is not the 2. But more importantly, this is not a 2, 8 anymore. This is a 4, 6. So this becomes an 8, 9. 4, 6, and that's resolved. That's the 4, that's the 6. That looks up, making that the 4. This is not the 4, and 9 is 4 plus 5, which makes that the 8. I'm making good progress, but I mean, I'm probably missing obvious stuff because that's what I do here. Although I think I've used a lot of the clues. 1, 2, and 3 are all less than 6. 8 and 9 are far enough away. I've got the makeup of that cage. I think I've got the makeup of all of the cages. All the Renbans are done. So it seems to just be down to Sudoku. So, woo! 1, 3, 7, and 8. Can't put 7 in there. Can't put 8 there. Can't put 8 there. One, two, three, four. I've got to put a 5 right there. 7 is absolutely... So this is 1, 3, 8, which means 8 is in one of those two, but I could have got that by Sudoku. Well, I kind of just did, but not the obvious column logic. This quad, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 5. So 3 is over here. Well, 3 is over here, so that's a 1. And that's a 3. And there's no 3 in any of those. So 3 is over here, so that's not 3. That gives me a 1, 4 pair, which makes that the 3, which makes that the 1, which makes that the 3. 3 looks up, making that 9 and that 3. That's now a triple. 1, 2, 5, and 7. No, that's not right. 2, 5, and 6, because there's a 7 right there. That's not 5 or 6, so that's 2. There's no 2 up here. The 6 makes that 5 and 6. The 2... No. So this is 1, 4, 8, 9. This box is missing 1, 2, and 4. Oh, that 1 is making that 4. So this is now missing 1 and 2. So that's 2, that's 1. Now I can do rows. This is 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 9. And that 9 is giving me the order. 7 and 9. The 7 looks down, making that 1. 8 and 7. There's no 1 there. The 8 makes that 9 and 8, which makes that 9. There's no 9 there. The 8 means that's not 8, so this, of course, is 8. Could have used the 1 or the 1, 4 pair. The 1 is looking down, making that 4 and 1. This 1 is looking over, making that 3, so I take 3 out of those, so I've got 2 and 1. And the 2 looks up, making that 3 and 2. And that was Cover Up. Of which I designed the little bit in the middle, and then Virtual, or including those clues, and then Virtual designed everything else around it. And I cannot imagine how tricky it would be to design a puzzle where you are adding to something like that, and then but maintaining the look, because I mean, the fact that he's used 3 Whisper Lines, 3 Renbans, 3 Thermos, 3 arrows, and still kept the symmetry of the killer cages and made it have that really nice flow when the puzzle wasn't designed to do that. And he didn't have to come back to me and say, oh, can you play with this middle bit in order to make it work? That's just stunning setting. Really, really cool. And I hope that was a good introduction to the pack and makes you interested to explore it further, because there's a lot of amazing... I think I said in the intro, as I said, that was many hours ago for me. I hope it makes you interested to explore the pack. There's a lot of really, really cool puzzles in there. Well, thank you for watching. Go grab Caging Constraints below. There'll be posts and everything, and I will be accepting row 3, and people who send in solution codes can win a copy of World of Sudoku Volume 6 by Akash Dulani. Go and enjoy the puzzles. I'm pretty certain that you will find some gems in there that you absolutely love. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And as always, particularly with the puzzles in the pack, I don't think you'll need it for most of them. Good luck with your solving.